construction cost of $310,000, and so we'd be requesting $137,700. And so staff would be recommending that you adopt resolution 1907, approving the 2015 to 2019 County Assistance Road System Program cars, road improvements within the city of Gardner, Kansas.
Thanks, Brian. If there's anyone in attendance that would like to make public comment regarding new business item number 7, now would be the opportunity to come forward and be heard. With no one coming forward, council questions for Brian regarding new business item number 7.
I have one. Brian, with the new cases being approved at Madison and Moonlight, in your opinion, or has there been analysis done to see if we would see more benefit from a light there versus Lincoln and Moonlight?
Actually, when the Casey site plan went in, they did a traffic study at the Moonlight Madison intersection. And the signal was not warranted at this time at that location. But with that, you'll have increased traffic on Moonlight, and it's very difficult to get out on Lincoln now, and so the warrants are met. So that's why we submitted that.
Okay. So I guess one of the things that we'd heard, or I think we heard a while ago, when this was first discussed, Moonlight and Lincoln, was concerns of the light being so close to Moonlight and 56. Is that no longer a concern? Is that, I mean...
It's a concern with the proximity, but as far as signal timing, the Moonlight would have the predominant right-of-way. Lincoln, at certain times of the day, can be bad, but that's all in the timing on how you do the signal. So we can address so we don't stack back into the intersection.
Other questions? Would council like to proceed on resolution number 1907?
I move we adopt resolution number 1907, approving the 2015 through 2019 County Assistance Road System Program for road improvements within the city of Gardner, Kansas.
Second. Motion Harrison, second Freeman, that we adopt resolution number 1907. Harrison?
Yes.
Roberts?
Yes.
Freeman?
Yes.
Podovich?
Yes.
Resolution 1907 passes. New business item number 8. Consider authorizing the city administrator to execute a contract with Mega Industries Corp. for construction of the 183rd Street and Center Street traffic signal improvement project. Right.
This is at the location of the Casey's on Center Street and the new post office. In 2014, we budgeted a traffic signal at this location, and this was the 2014 CARS project. So you'll see on the second page, CARS funding was estimated at $122,000 when we did the project. The city, to expedite the construction of the improvements, we actually ordered the signal poles early. There's anywhere from 8 to 12 week lead time on signal poles. So the bid you see from Mega Industries, the total base bid with alternate is $254,600, and that does not include the signal poles. On the second page, we have a breakdown of the construction costs for the project. Mid-America Signal for the signal poles was $24,553. We are recommending the base bid of $197,100 along with the alternate bid items. So the total CARS eligible expenses is $283, $153 with CARS reimbursement of $124, leaving the cost to the city of $159, $153. So staff recommends that you authorize the city administrator to execute a contract with Mega Industries Corporation for construction of the 183rd Street and Center Street Traffic Signal Improvement Project in the amount of $254,600, which does include the base bid and the alternate bid items.
That's the end of your presentation. We'll open the floor to public comments regarding new business item number 8. There's a member of the audience that would like to come forward and make public comments regarding new business item number 8. Now is your opportunity. Remember to please state your name and address for the record.
My name is Sherry Stearns. I live at 105 Manor Place. I am the only resident at this intersection that you are speaking about. And so my question is not about the budgeting of that or anything, because I'm all in favor of the light. I'm just curious as to how it's going to affect my property.
Okay. Are there any other questions that you have? And Sherry, I want you to know that if we'll give Brian an opportunity to answer that question. If you need some follow-up, just raise your hand or something. Brian? I don't think anyone else is coming forward.
There's actually no direct impact to the property. We're not widening the road. We're just installing the signals and upgrading the ADA ramps.
Okay. Sherry, is that clear to you?
I did not hear a word you said.
Actually, there'd be no direct impact. We're not widening the road. The road's staying its current width. And can correct me if I'm wrong, but just signal installation and ADA ramp upgrades. So you won't see a loss of profit.
Okay.
Okay. Council questions for Brian regarding new business item number 8.
Brian, I have a couple of questions. It's about the ultimate bid items themselves. How many signs do we have the illuminated street signs on right now?
Currently, I don't believe we have them on any, though they were bid as part of the Center and Main project. I don't know if you've seen them. They're really kind of cool looking.
They are kind of cool looking. They're also $17,000. So I guess I just don't, not certain what the benefit is I know they do look nice, but I don't know that the visibility of the signs is probably in question at this point.
Actually, I think they are. I mean, quite honestly, I drive Lawrence a lot, and they've added a lot of those, and it eliminates my confusion as I'm coming up to the intersection. What street am I going to be at next? Because they really do stand out in the nighttime. So.
And then what's the difference between, what do you have the, it's just because I'm naive to it, it's the Wavetronics Advanced System and then the Wavetronics Matrix Stop Bar System. So they're two independent things to control traffic flow and signalization? Is that correct?
That is correct. One is for more advanced warning.
Okay.
For people that are further down the road coming up to the intersection. And that is truly one, if we were looking at eliminating one and saving funding, you could eliminate the advanced warning system. That typically goes about 40 to 45 miles an hour when they say you need that. I believe that area is posted at 35. So.
What was the budgeted cost for this in this year's budget?
Okay, at the top of the second page in the budget, we show a total budget of cost of $261. That's $139 from the city and $122 from cars. So right now we're about 22,000 over.
So this notification system, is that earlier down the road where it'll say, hey, by the way, an intersection's coming, or a stoplight's ahead, or something like that, or what do you?
We're actually using, a lot of intersections use cameras.
Okay.
This is actually radar.
So it knows, it's like, it can predict the traffic pattern and that?
Well, it actually will show cars further down the road.
Okay.
Because of any higher speeds. It'll detect them before they get too close to the intersection. Radar is kind of the thing that we're going to now. You might notice if you sit at a particular traffic signal with cameras, if it's foggy or if it's snowy or if it's bright sunshine, it may not detect you. You may sit there for quite a while. This helps eliminate that.
So realistically, we wouldn't, theoretically, I guess, see any negative impact if we didn't have the advanced system. Because of the limits that we have in place.
That is correct. We contacted the design engineer, and then correct me if I'm misstating, but they felt that would be something that we could do without, because we are posted at 35.
Yeah, Brian, that's right, and you may have said, but really, the break point's 45 miles an hour.